Mahler on the pitch for Atlanta, and he'll face Herm Winningham here with a runner at third and 2 out. And it's a 5-1 Cincinnati game. The Braves lost 3 out of 4 to the Dodgers, and now are in danger of losing 2 out of 3 with the Reds, with 3 more with the Dodgers out there. It's not to the point where you say it's getting late, but we're getting close to the midway point in this season. Mahler, a little tap out in front of the plate. Rick can't come up, and a run is in. He started to throw that before he caught it. See how they score that.
I think they're going to score this in air. Bad swing by Winningham, just topped it out in front. Mahler came in, he's expecting it to bounce up. Watch him reach down, but the ball doesn't come up. Turf a little bit soft out there and just stayed down on him. So troubles continue. That'll clear the books on Pete Smith.
Yeah, I'm afraid it does. Here's Oliver, who homered his first time. Mahler, the last 2 years, has pitched for the Reds. Low and away, almost to the backstop. Pete went 2 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 2 homers. One ball, no strikes. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw is there. He is out. Inning is over. But not before 3-run score on 3 hits. There was 1 error and nobody was left. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 6-1 Reds. Quick look at the scores. The Cubs won this afternoon. Dale Murphy, Ricky Jordan have hit homers for the Phillies. New York got a run in the first on a Kevin Elster homer. And here's Don with the play-by-play story.
Rick Mahler is still on for the Braves in relief of Pete Smith. It was a shaky outing for Pete. Went 2 2/3 innings, gave up 6 runs, 5 of them earned. Here's Joe Oliver. Looks at the first one high. Oliver already has a 2-run homer. His 3rd of the year, his 2nd in as many nights. Toward left center field and deep. Gant will play it on 1 hop. So the Reds are playing extra base baseball against the Braves tonight. That's a double for Oliver to lead off the 4th.
Well, Oliver is getting well against us solely. And the Reds, the hits just keep on coming here. That's 8 hits, 2 doubles, a triple, and 2 homers.
And Gross will be the batter. Just had a long conversation with his 3rd base coach, Sam Perlazzo. Took a pretty good swing last time up. He's 1 for 3, as you see, since coming up from Nashville.
Our buddy Ken Cook over at the CBS affiliate here, WAGA, called us to say he anticipates rain at the ballpark in about an hour, 9:15 or thereabouts.
And at that time, if 5 innings have been played since the Braves are trailing and are at home, there's the obligatory hour 15 for the first wait.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Gross. Braves looking bunt. He is bunting. And Mahler has a shot at Oliver at 3rd. Nice play, Mahler. Pendleton puts the tag, 1 gone.
Mahler knew right away this ball was bunted very hard, and Olson was yelling too, go to 3rd base, and he didn't hesitate at all. And Oliver tried to do a pirouette or 2, but came up empty.
Mahler did a good job of getting that to Pendleton so that he could do whatever he had to do to track down Oliver. 1 gone. Gross at first. Top of the order. Here's Bill Doran. Doran led off the game with a tee-shot homer to right field. He has since popped to 3rd. A nice running catch down the left field line in foul territory by Terry Pendleton. To Doran. That's foul away. It's 0-2. Reds didn't get off to the kind of start that they did last year. The offense struggled a little in April and May, but as you can see, as the season progressed and the summer got hotter, so did the Reds. And for Doran, who grew up in the Astros organization and played there, coming to the Reds was coming home. He is from Cincinnati. That's outside, 1-2. Reds got him the last day of August last year for that September drive. Gave up 3 players, Butch Henry, Keith Kaiser, and Terry McGriff. That'll leave it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. +8 years in the big leagues, a .270 lifetime average. To center field. Dan will take care of it. 2 gone.
And a quick look at what's going on in the American League. Minnesota won. David West got his first win of the year. Yankees won 8 of 10. They beat Baltimore 3-2. Fielder and Tettleton have homered for Detroit. Chicago and Seattle are all even. Jay Buhner has hit a home run. No score in Cleveland. Oakland and Texas not yet underway.
2 outs, and here's Hatcher. He has struck out. He hit one off Pete Smith that Pendleton grabbed and threw him out. Way out in front of the breaking ball. It's 0-1. Hatcher's average at .265, but the low side of that came in April and May. Since the middle of May, up the middle. Mahler, Belliard won't be able to do anything with that. It'll be an infield single for Hatcher.
He's taking target practice at our people. And Jeff Porter out to see if Rick's all right. Let's see where this ball got him. It was way up. Might have gone off the heel of the glove. Mahler says he's all right. I don't know if it got the wrist or the glove.
If it got some of the glove, it was just a glancing blow off the glove because it looked like it hit his left arm pretty solidly. That's Hatcher's first hit. Since the middle of May, he's been hitting right at .330. 2 outs. Runners at first and second, and here's Larkin. Strike 1. Reds got 1 in the first, a homer by Doran. Came back with a single and a homer in the second to add 2 more. And then got a single, a double, a triple, and an error from O'Neill, Morris, and Sabo. Winningham on the air by Mahler drove him home. 6-1 Reds. That stays high. It's 1-1.
Haven't had a bonk for a while. That might be coming along next.
On the corner, 1-2. Larkin doesn't agree with the call.
Well, let's all umpire it together. Might have missed a little bit outside.
One and 2 to Larkin. Mahler takes a little too much time for him. Broken bat. Belliard will have to unload in a hurry. He does to Treadway, and that'll take care of Hatcher. That'll take care of Reds. They get a double from Oliver. They get a single from Hatcher, but they leave a pair stranded. They still lead it 6-1. Reds will send up O'Neill, Morris, and Sabo. And O'Neill continues to push his average toward the 300 mark. He's at .269 with the 2 base hits. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Off speed and high, it's 2-0. Now it's 3-0.
Keep walking them until it rains. It's not an official game yet.
Got to get in one more inning. Complete. That's a strike. O'Neill, an Ohio native like Doran. That's outside. It's also ball 4. That's the first walk issued by Mahler tonight. The second red that has reached via base on balls. And it'll bring up Hal Morris. Morris is grounded to second. He's also doubled. He scored 1.
Let me ask you a question. We had President Bush on at the outset of our telecast. Does he get a gift for that? Okay.
I think normally all the pregame guests get gifts. He will have to list it, though. That'll have to go in the congressional record.
Maybe Governor Sununu will drive down and pick it up. Probably not.
Off speed and over. It's 1-1 to Morris. Sabo due up next. Reds with 9 hits. 5 of them of the extra base variety. Couple of homers, couple of doubles, and a triple. Jumped on Pete Smith early. Pete had trouble locating his breaking ball down in the strike zone. That's up the middle. Base hit number 10. And the troubles continue for the Braves pitching staff tonight. That might get them stirring around down in the Braves bullpen.
Rick just missed that baby. If he catches it, it's a double play, but he didn't. Instead, it's a hit.
Does it appear to you that the Reds more, that's Dan Petrie starting to throw, Reds more than the clubs we've seen lately seem to hit the ball up the middle?
They do, yes. I wonder if that's a conscious effort on their part.
Well, when you watch Lou Piniella play, Sabo is there and he's taking it's ball 1. Sabo has a single and a triple. When you watch Lou Piniella play back then, his stroke was up the middle too. He wasn't a power hitter, but he'd line that ball up. Pitchers every now and then, you have to wonder if some of that influence he has been teaching that.
Wonder if they'll bunt him here. He shortened up on the first pitch. Braves don't think so.
Up 6-1, I would doubt so too.
And he showed no sign of bunting there.
Braves were looking for something, but nothing doing. It's 1-1 to Sabo. That's popped near Pendleton. He should make the play. He does. It's a fair ball. 1 out. And the Reds will send up Herm Winningham. O'Neill at second. He was on a walk. Morris followed with a single. He's at first. Skip Carey, Don Sutton with you. Pete Van Weeren will be joining you at the end of this half inning. Low, says Gary Darling. It's 1-0.
Well, he's got a tough strike zone.
It's definitely a hitter's strike zone. But I think it's a point you've made more than once. Hitters and pitchers don't care as long as you're consistent with him. But we've seen him ring up a couple that seem to be just a bit outside. Way out in front of the off-speed pitch. That'll even it. A ball and a strike to Winningham. One ball, one strike. Tries to bunt, comes up empty. It's 1-2. Braves shade him toward left field in the outfield. Sanders over a couple of steps closer to the line. Gant is in left center. In the infield, just about straight away, a couple of steps in, they're looking for the double play. Big breaking ball. Winningham couldn't believe it was in there. That's strike 3, 2 gone.
This is a pitch he uses every so often. It's almost like an ephus pitch, and it freezes the hitter more often than not.
Broke about 2 feet. Winningham just turned and took a look at Rick. Here's Oliver. He has had a good night already. He's had a good 2 days. That's outside, 1-0. Oliver came into this series at 214. He has pushed his average all the way up to 243. Got a couple of singles in game 1. Homer last night. Total of 5 for 9 in the 3-game series. Make that 6 for 10. That'll be extra bases for Oliver. O'Neill strolls home. Morris will stop at third. It's another double for Oliver. It's 7-1 Reds.
What a night and what a series he's having. His last 4 at-bats, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. Just inside the bag. Pendleton had absolutely no chance.
And Petrie throws with a little more purpose in the Braves bullpen. 7-1 Reds. And here's Gross.
This whole thing is getting a little gross. It's not think about it.
Misses the breaking ball, 0-1. With runners in second and third, Mahler will pitch from the wide. Pop right side. Easy play for Bell. He's got it. That'll take care of the Reds in the 5th, but not before they tacked one